Greetings, my fellow normies. I hope you're all doing well. This is about The Mandalorian that drops on October 30th on Disney Plus. Um, I want to know, is Mandalorian Season 2 trailer setting up Boba Fett and Rebels characters? Let me know. The new trailer for Mandalorian 2 sets up why Boba Fett, Bo-Katan, and possibly more Star Wars characters return in Disney Plus show. The new trailer for Mandalorian Season 2 sets up why Bo-Katan, which will be played by Katie Sackhoff of Battlestar Galactica, and Boba Fett and Sabine Wren could return. The first season of Jon Favreau's live-action Star Wars show on Disney Plus mostly told its story without too many connections to large galaxy. No known characters from the franchise appeared, but there are mounting expectations Mandalorian Season 2 do the opposite. And you know what, too? Just because it's just called The Mandalorian doesn't mean that we need a main Mandalorian. There are plenty of Mandalorians. You know what I'm saying? And all that. There's been a lot of controversy about Pascal and his playing of the Mandalorian and all that stuff. It's called The Mandalorian. You don't need to keep him around. You know what I'm saying? It could be just about Mandalore, about the Mandalorian society. They're, whatever it might be. I think they're the most fascinating introduction that has ever been. And I think it's been done very well when it comes to Clone Wars and stuff like that. I know there's issues, but it is what it is. There have been long rumors that several notable characters from Star Wars franchise will appear in Season 2, but Disney and Lucasfilm have not confirmed such ramblings. Rosario Dawson is reportedly playing Ahsoka Tano. Tamara Morrison is expected to be Boba Fett, and that's the original guy who was in Episode 1, who they based the clone template off of for the clones and all that, which is kind of cool. I'm glad to see that they're bringing back somebody that we all know. So it's kind of cool. And then Katie Sackhoff is reportedly playing Bo-Katan after voicing her in Star Wars animated series. It's kind of nice to see people come to that because I'll tell you what, Katie Sackhoff, she's ripped and stuff. If you guys all haven't checked her out, check out her channel. She's got a really good channel. She seems very down to earth and stuff. She seems very real and all that. I don't like everything she does, but she's dating Carl Urban from Dread and from The Boys and all that. She's working on a show I think it's on Netflix. I can't remember what it's called though. I tried to get into it, but wasn't for me. So those are just some of the biggest rumors about The Mandalorian Season 2, and the shrouded secrecy around the story as a whole has left fans to speculate why some of these characters could return. It's a perfect opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And we don't know what happened to Boba Fett from the Sarlacc pit and stuff. All indications are he did survive, which I think they made canon already, I think. I'm not sure, though. Maybe you can correct me down below. Disney and Lucasfilm released a new Mandalorian Season 2 trailer, blah, 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 blah. It wasn't too bad. And all that, you know what I'm saying? It was all right. After these characters are no strangers to Jedi and their practices, Bo-Katan fought alongside the Jedi during the Clone Wars, while Sabine did the same during the Galactic Civil War. They both even worked closely with former Jedi Padawan Ahsoka Tano on multiple instances. If Din is looking for Mandalorians who can give him information on the Jedi, they are two of the best options on the table. Either of them could even contact him to Ahsoka to provide more knowledge. As for Boba Fett, he grew up during the Clone Wars and saw Jedi Order's powers firsthand. The other thing, too, that's interesting as well is that in Rebels, there was a planet that they had to use some type of vortex to go through and stuff like that to get to. And during Rebels, Ahsoka and, oh man, I can't remember his name, but the Padawan to the Master and stuff like that. Just having a brain fart here. they were rescuing younglings. So what did they do with them? You know what I'm saying? And this is where I get into the Star Wars lore and all that stuff. This whole idea that 10,000 Jedi were completely wiped out. You know what I'm saying? You're not telling me that there's other type of groups or secret Jedi somewhere in the galaxy. You know what I'm saying? They all got wiped out. Really? It just blows my mind. They just all of a sudden just got all wiped out. You know what I'm saying? And I also think too that this is a good way to kind of right the ship, like I've said in my past videos with regards to the movies and the disaster dumpster fire that was. Um, With this small nugget from The Mandalorian Season 2, it appears elements of Disney Plus show are starting to connect after all this time. While Bo-Katan, Boba Fett, and Sabine could have much more to do in story than did Din about the Jedi, this gives Mandalorian a clear reason to include them. This could reduce the worrisome about Season 2, adding more characters instead. I think it's a good idea that they are, to be honest, adding more and more and more people to it and stuff. And I say that because, you know what? It's called The Mandalorian. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. And I think it's a good opportunity to really explore this in TV format. I think it's a great idea. Um, I'd really like to know your opinion about it. Let me know down in the bottom. Again, like, subscribe, share, and I will be talking to you later.